So we're here for our next episode of Ascot Asks with Ed Walker. First question is, how did you get into horse racing?
I grew up with horses, but not from a racing background. Did the eventing, pony club, hunting, all that stuff as a kid, and loved it. And my father was a mad, keen follower of horse racing. And I just got the bug from him really, and watching the racing with him on a Saturday afternoon and going to Newbury, our local track. And long story short, eventually, sort of in my early teens, he bought a few very, very cheap horses with some friends that went to Ian Balding, and Andrew had just come back home then to sort of be assistant trainer. And every spare minute from school, I was up on the gallops not getting involved, but watching the horses train, and just fell in love with it. And so it's really the Balding's fault.
Can you remember the name of the first horse?
Yeah, Dubai Gift was, actually no, Red Delirium was the very
Okay.
first one. Yeah, Red Delirium was the first horse at home. We bought it off Richard Hannon. Alistair Donald bought it, and he was second, I think, at Windsor on his very first run. And it was like the most exciting thing that ever happened.
What was the moment that you knew you wanted to be a trainer?
That moment, really.
Yeah.
I just, Kingsclear Parkhouse Stables is the most wonderful training establishment in the world, probably. And it just, if you can't fall in love with racing there, you won't fall in love with it anywhere. And being up on the gallops with Andrew, and watching Dad's couple of horses train, and getting to know all the staff, and I just thought this is the industry I want to be in.
So you're good friends with Andrew then?
Yes, I've known Andrew a very long time. Yeah.
If you could go back and change one result from your career, what race would you change?
Oh, I think one of Stormy Antarctic's narrow defeats in Group 1s. I think he was second in 5 Group 1s, and I think the big one was as a 2-year-old in France at Saint-Cloud, when the whole race looked like it was going to happen, and then he just got done on the line.
Yeah.
And he looked the winner the whole way, and it didn't quite happen. And having not won a Group 1 before, that was a bit gut-wrenching.
What's that feeling like then as a trainer when you've got a horse that you really like and it just hasn't happened? Are you always looking for the next one to happen, or do you want it to be an easier race so he does get a win, or are you still going to go, no, it's Group 1 or nothing?
What is that feeling like? It's that kind of that disappointment, that gut-wrenching sort of disappointment, or it's been like being rejected by a girl you really fancy.
If you had a warning label, somebody new who met you, what would it be?
Yeah, don't text me.
Don't text you?
Yeah.
No?
I always forget to reply to text messages.
Fair enough. That's a good one. What's something that's small but makes you smile?
My children and my dogs.
Yeah? Do you have to pick one?
My children.
Yeah. Oh, you never know. Some people are dog mad.
Yeah.
Having worked across the globe throughout your career, you've worked everywhere and you've raced in a lot of different countries. What is the one place and your favourite place to race?
Well, I was just at Longchamp on Sunday, and other than home and England, which I adore, I do love Longchamp and walk the whole track with Matty, my assistant, and I love France.
If you could have 3 jockeys from history, all present, to ride for your yard, who would you pick?
Well, you'd have to pick Leicester, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I probably won't say anyone current, because that would be a bit political.
Yeah.
Leicester, Hughesy.
Yeah.
Didn't use Hughesy very much in my career when he was riding, but wish I'd been able to use him more. He was a fantastic jockey, and he's now a good friend and a neighbour.
Yeah.
He was just a spectacular jockey. Leicester was obviously a legend.
What do you do when you're not racing?
It's quite an all-consuming job, this. I went for a few years of trying to play a bit of golf, and that I haven't played golf now for about 3 years. Between 3 young children and racing,
Yeah.
I don't do much else. So hang out with the family.
If you could train any horse from history, who would it be? But you can't pick Frankel or See the Stars.
Yeah, that's annoying. Who would it be? Starman.
Yeah.
No, I did train.
Yeah. Is it? I mean, like you say, it's if you've got a good horse, you've got a good horse.
Yeah, I mean, Starman was he was my first Group 1 winner. He was the most wonderful horse, greatest temperament, gorgeous looks. Yeah, I would Starman would I wouldn't have him over anything else.
Yeah, do it all over again.
But in terms of horse I didn't train, who would I most like to train? Giant's Causeway.
Yeah.
I love Giant's Causeway.
Yeah.
Tough. Like, just found a way to win.
Yeah. So you've had a couple of winners at Royal Ascot this year.
Yeah.
What was that feeling like when they were coming back into Winners' Enclosure? Is that like a feeling you can't replace, or is Royal Ascot special, or is it the same wherever you?
No, I think Royal Ascot is really special, and actually I don't think you can really describe it, and I don't think anyone who hasn't had a winner there understands it. I didn't understand it until Agriterra won the Sandringham, and at the end of the day, it's just a filly's handicap. But what that did for my career, the buzz and the excitement on the day, the Winners' Enclosure, it is very, very special, and it's incredibly hard, which is why it's so special. And I think it's so important that it continues to be hard. And I think it's even winning Starman, winning the July Cup was mega, but Dream Loper won 2 Group 1s in France on sort of a very empty Longchamp, and there's not that atmosphere, but winning a handicap at Royal Ascot, in terms of that raw emotion, that rush of adrenaline, it's huge.
Yeah. And so this year, you 2 winners, how did you prep them for running at Royal Ascot? Was it always the case from the start of the season, or that you mark out Royal Ascot for them? Is it?
I mean, I definitely focus more on Royal Ascot now. I think when I started training, Royal Ascot was a bit of a sort of pipe dream. Your horses aren't good enough, and then you start thinking, I really need a winner, or want a winner at Royal Ascot, and you run horses there, and it ends in disappointment over and over and over again. And I got so battered at Royal Ascot that I just got sort of fed up with running horses there. Yeah. And then this one filly turned up, and she was just perfect for the Sandringham, and she went and won it. And then ever since then, once you've like having a Haribo, isn't it? Once you have one Haribo, you want 2 and 3 more. Yeah. And it's it's kind of that addictive. Like you want that rush again. Yeah. And so we now focus much more. We target Ascot more than we used to, and also we've got a better quality of horse to target Ascot with. Whereas it is a disappointing place to go if you haven't got horses that are good enough.
If you could pick any other trainer to go on holiday with, who would it be, and where would you go?
I would pick Harry Charlton.
Yeah.
And I would go to Cornwall.
Yeah. Any particular reason?
It's just good fun.
Yeah. Have a good knees up.
Yeah. A few beers.
Yeah.
Bit of a surf.
Yeah. Big surfer then?
No.
No.
I enjoy it, but I'm not very good at it.
Yeah. What's a TV show that you watch on repeat, or you could watch on repeat?
24.
Yeah. Can't say
You're pretty too young to know what 24 is.
I don't know. I can't say I've heard of it.
I don't have a lot of time to watch television anymore, but 24 is probably the only sort of real series I got properly into. Yeah. But that was a while ago. Yeah. Which is why you haven't heard of it.
What is your favourite part about working in horse racing?
It's a great community, the horse racing industry. It's not overly big. Everyone's ferociously competitive but gets on very well. It's a nice balance. Yeah. And we're lucky to make a living out of our passions. So, and the horses at the end of the day. Yeah. Yeah, I love working with horses. If
this chapter of your life had a title, what would it be and why?
Manic.
Yeah.
It's a very busy time. Expanding business, expanding family. Well, not expanding anymore, hopefully. But 3 young kids. It's full on. Yeah. But it's great fun. Yeah. But it is manic.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Cool.
Cheers.